Well, hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Dave coming to you from the fire pit of Southern Maryland. We're back at the Fireside. Do a fireside chat today. So it's Thursday, day after Christmas. It's about 4 o'clock Thursday afternoon. It's about 35 degrees out. Just kind of dark gray skies. 35, slight breeze. Just a good day for a hat. So that's what we're doing. We literally just lit the fire, so we're gonna have to give it some time. It's starting to come up, but I thought I'd show you, like I always do at this point. Back to my Partagas Black. It's a big 6x60. You've seen me smoke these a bunch. Do the flat cut. There we go. So we had a super nice Christmas. I think I told you about our Sunday family get together, and then Tuesday night we had a truly great Christmas Eve dinner. It was cooked completely by Sean, and then yesterday we had a good Christmas morning, and then we had the family back over to the house and had a really nice Christmas night dinner. So, but I gotta tell you guys, it's nice to get back out here. It's nice to get back to the fire, feel the cool. I'm not getting some of the weather you guys are having. It's 35 degrees, but no snow, obviously. But sit out here in the cold with the fire, talking to my friends. It's nice to get back into this routine as well. So it's really it's a weird feeling to. I love the family and I love spending that much time with them, and I like getting away and spending some time in the paddock and getting out here with you guys for an hour and a half. So, anyways, nice to be back. So today being the 26th and a Thursday, our U.S. mail's back up and running today, and had a couple things come in the mail. So Gary and Katie, your card came in today. I haven't opened the card yet, but my daughter cut the stamp off it and put it in. She has an idea book. It's like a scrapbook, but it's things she uses for her professional ideas, and she glued that stamp into it. She loved it. And then Mark, your box arrived from Wales today, and I've not opened the box, but my daughter cut the top off of it because she wanted the wax seals. So that was kind of funny. Two of my mail items today got pilfered by the daughter, which is totally fine. It's good for you guys to know it showed up, but I've not opened either one yet, except for what my daughter did to them. So thank you to both of you, but I'll thank you properly once I've had time to open it and look and read it, and we'll do it right. I just wanted to tell you my daughter's side of the story. And I realized I've not done my Secret Santa package opening. Thought I was going to do it yesterday, didn't get it done. Thought I was going to do it today, didn't get it done. And I recognize the irony of what I'm about to say. I've been really busy the last few days. The irony is I'm sitting on my ass from a fire smoking a cigar, so I'm obviously not that busy at the moment. But it's been pretty busy. Make sure it was my family likes availability, so I try to be here for them when they want me to be here and do the things they need me to do for them. So anyway, it's been really busy, but it's been a great busy. Wouldn't trade for the world. But I have not done my Secret Santa opening yet, but I will. All the dogs like to be part of these videos, so there's Ranger. That's Ranger. There's Finny. Hi, Finn. And Sasha. And there's Echo. And there's Chance out there wondering what he should do next. He's just sort of standing out there. There's my Tesla pulling up with my boy in it. Hello, Finny. Hello, Echo. Echo doesn't like the phone. That's hilarious, girl. Yeah. My vicious attack golden retriever. Here comes the backup. Here comes Finny, the backup golden retriever. So here you see my full alarm system working. All right. All right, so you just witnessed my full canine alarm system at work. Unfortunately, they were barking at my son pulling up with my adopted daughter, who's not my adopted daughter. In a car they've seen a million times. So you can see my uh, my intruder alert system needs to be tuned a little bit, obviously. So I've officially put away all my Christmas blends. They're back in the cellar for another year, which sounds very weird because it feels like I just got them out, when in fact it was almost 4 weeks ago that I got them out. How crazy is that? I'm really only about 3 weeks away. Yeah, 3 weeks today, 3 weeks tomorrow from going back to Wyoming. How crazy is that? Holy smokes. These 6-8 week windows really do mark time. It's amazing how fast 6 or 8 weeks goes by. Wow. So at the Wyoming house, I should find a way to get my my videos on there, but we have Ring cameras and I can do video recording, so I need to put it on here. But we've got 2 feet of snow on the ground with another foot coming today, tomorrow. So should have about 3 feet of snow on the ground. So to have 3 feet of snow on the ground, even in Wyoming before New Year's, is a pretty heavy snow. Usually from New Year's till about sometime in April, I have 3-4 feet. It's not usually have 4 feet on the ground throughout the entire winter, January, February, March, and most of April. The last couple of years it snowed throughout April. Anyway, we'll be in the dead of winter when I get back there here in a few weeks. So I'll be able to show you what the true dead center of winter and at 8,000 feet in the middle of the Rockies looks like. It's pretty fun. It's pretty nice. Like I said, I enjoy winter weather, so it doesn't bother me. And the locals handle it pretty well until about April. Then they're sick of it, and all the locals fly away for a few weeks to get out of it. Okay, I know I'm going to regret this segment of this video, but a continuing theme of comments and questions over the last really month or two is, hey, if I don't have a lot of money to invest, let's say you have $500, what should I do with it? So I'm going to answer that question directly as if it was me, but we got some housekeeping to do first. You guys are going to get me in trouble. I cannot give you financial advice. I'm not licensed to give financial advice. So this video is edutainment. It's education and it is entertainment. If you do what I suggest, you're going to lose all your money. Your wife's going to leave you. Your kids are going to hate you. Your house is going to get repossessed. Your cars are going to get repossessed and you're going to die penniless. This is not financial advice. All right. So since it's not financial advice, if I had a little bit of money to invest, say $500 or a little bit out of my bi-weekly paychecks, I would probably start buying silver coins, silver rounds, the cheapest silver rounds you can find. Have them sent to your home or bring them home from the pawn shop, however you choose to buy them. You put them in your safe or put them in your safe deposit box. Where's your mortgage? Where's your deeds, right? Where are your car titles? They're just not laying in a drawer somewhere, right? That's a monster mistake if that's your answer. Go buy a safe. Go buy a little safe like this that gives you like 10 hours of fireproofness that can be locked with a combination lock. It's hard and you can bolt it to the floor of your basement, right? You need something to protect valuables. Where's your wife's jewelry? God, please tell me it's just not sitting around in drawers. If it is, the first thing you should do is go buy a little safe and buy one with the maximum fire efficiency. Now you can put all your paperwork, your wife's jewelry, and your silver into this safe. The other thing I would recommend is you don't go buy it all at once. Professional investors, you layer in and you layer out, by the way, but we're talking about getting into investments. So let's just say you had, I'm going to say $600 because silver, let's say silver is $30. You buy one coin a week. Buy 1 ounce coin, one a week, for the next 10 weeks. Layer in. And in fact, these markets are your friends. They're walking towards us right now. It was 5% off, and 8% off, and that's 10% off. You're getting a discount. Um, these are friendly markets walking towards us right now, which causes the average amateur investor to panic and either sell or not buy. Professionals buy as it comes down. In fact, there's a big tinfoil hat rumor right now that the BlackRocks of the world are selling Bitcoin, crashing the price down a little bit so they can get in and buy even more. From what I'm being told, most of their goal is to buy as much Bitcoin as they can under 100,000. Well, Bitcoin rises and floats. It's the tide that rises, floats, and sinks all boats. So as Bitcoin goes, so does your other cryptos. So they're all on sale right now, and they'll probably continue to be on sale right now. If you're a chartist at all, XRP may come all the way down and hit its 50-day moving average. If it does that, I'm going to layer in big. So, but you can buy, I think you can buy silver for $23, $24 an ounce right now, plus the premium. So if you're gonna buy it from a local shop, just make sure you know what the big national shops are doing. The one I use is JM Bullion. Find out what they're charging, what spot silver is, and find out what their premium is. And make sure you know those two numbers when you go to your local shop to buy silver. That is a great way to put a little bit of money into something that can sit inside your house in a safe that will probably return more money in a year than most of your average savings. The other thing I would do is split it 50-50 between buying silver coins and buying into the crypto world. And if you don't want to understand crypto, if you don't want to understand, like, go get a Coinbase account and buy a cold wallet and blah blah blah, barking dog, all you hear is blah blah blah, you can actually go to the real stock market and buy exchange traded funds, ETF funds that are based on Bitcoin or based on Ethereum. If you don't know how to do the research, if you don't know what the ticker symbols are, I'll help you find them. They're easy. And within a few months, you'll actually be able to buy ETFs that are XRP based. So let's say Bitcoin's $100,000. You can go to your trader and say you want BTC, which is the grayscale mini, BTC mini, and I think you can pick it up for like $40 a share or $50 a share. You can buy into the crypto world, so you can start buying $100,000 assets in $40 chunks. Same with Ethereum. What is it? Almost $4,000 for an Ethereum coin. You don't have to spend that kind of money. You can put $20, $30. And the same thing, if you're putting $500 in, layered in $40 a week or $50 a week. Don't just dump it in. Layer in. And that's another market that's walking towards us right now. It's they're enticing you. They're putting it on sale, and they're not selling that, so they're putting a little more on sale. And it's like the car market right now. They can't sell a Dodge truck to sell their life, so they're giving you incentive. And a week or two later, they're still not selling enough, so they're giving you more incentive. They can't sell a Tundra to save their lives, so they're putting you more incentives on. So if you were buying slices of Tundras, you wouldn't want to buy it all now. You'd want to buy it as it heads down. I think it's a horrible example for value because I don't think they're going to bounce back. But you can layer into a little bit of crypto in the real stock market. You don't have to go into the crypto world. You can layer into the precious metals market by buying silver. Layer in little by little. And it's an easy way to spend a little bit of money and get your money saving. Probably doing a little bit better than just sitting in a savings account. And if you do it, don't call me and say, well, my Bitcoin went down or my silver went down, because it's going to go down. It's going to go up. It's going to go down. These are assets you hold for months or years. You do not hold them for days or weeks. Remember, if you do any of this, you'll lose all your money and die penniless. Anyway, these are the kind of assets that I think if you can hold almost blindfolded, don't look at it every day, you drive yourself crazy. If you can hold these assets for years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, I think you're going to be completely blown away by what happens to these things. Or you'll die penniless. So I'll tell you the one thing I would put no money into right now, and that is a car or a truck or an SUV. You know, the U.S., probably the world, but the U.S. vehicle market, auto market, peaked in about July of last year of 2023. It's been in pretty steady decline for a year and a half, but the true crash in the vehicle market is just starting. We're only about 2 months into it. And they're throwing you all sorts of incentives. And the big one is, oh, we're going to give you 60 months at 0% interest, which means you're really using someone else's money to buy your car, your truck, your auto. Most of us buy trucks and SUVs, by the way. Very few people buy cars anymore. The problem with 0.0 is it sounds so cool, but you're still way overpaying for an asset that's going to crash in value over the next few years. So, I mean, I would put off any vehicle purchase of any kind that wasn't critical to your family or your business operation for months. I think vehicle prices we see this December versus next December are going to be very, very different. Now, if you have to buy a vehicle because your kid's going to school or your company's got to have a new truck, you know, it is what it is. You got to deal with it. But if it's an elective expense, and everybody likes to spend money this time of year, I would not do it. You're not buying an asset that's going to be worth even close to what it's worth today in 1 year. So that's my worry. Sometimes these incentives, they sound so good. Oh, we're giving you 13 grand off this truck and we're going to give you 60 months at 0%. Sounds so good, but you got to understand why they're doing that. It's because they can't sell them. The days on lot on most vehicles is highest it's ever been. I mean, there's a few vehicles like the RAV4 from Toyota still selling a lot of, but they can't sell a Tacoma to sell their life, save their life. They can't sell a Tundra. They can't sell, Ford can't sell an F-150 or an F-250 or 350, an Expedition, an Explorer to save their life. Ram can't sell anything to save its life right now. And the reason is they're horrible products right now, and they're horribly overpriced. So it doesn't matter what kind of incentive they give us or how long they give us free money for. What matters is how much we're paying for the asset or for the liability. Trucks and cars are not assets. And no one watching my videos should be trying to do autos as any sort of asset investment. That's just, we're not at that income level. You have to be in true wealth mode. You have to be able to purchase cars for 300, 400, 500,000, $1 million to be in auto investment land. And even there, very few of them are actually increasing in value. The other thing I'd be very careful of is the stock market. I mean, we are at all-time highs. So if you have money and you want to put it into the stock market, I personally would wait until after the inauguration. Because right now the press is very current administration friendly. So they're hiding all the bad data and exacerbating or lying or making up good data about the economy. The press will switch on January 21st to a very negative, all of a sudden all the bad news will come out. And they may even try to crash the economy or crash the stock market to make the new administration look bad. I don't care where you are politically. It does not factor into this. What factors in is your money, and you're going to buy an asset that could get crushed by national opinion in 4 weeks. So I would hold off and wait and see what the economy looks like and what the press is saying about the stock market and investments come the end of January. Again, I don't care if you love Trump or love Biden. I don't care if you're an R or a D, a libtard or a right-wing maniac. I don't care. That's not the point. The point is the press, whether you agree with it or not, is going to flip from being extremely positive about everything to extremely negative about everything in 4 weeks. You just don't want to be caught in that machine. All right, enough about money and economy and crap. Hey, Scott, who's your Marshall, man? What a great array of cookery you have, dude. That blows me away. I've got a Weber grill and a Weber vertical smoker, and that's all I have. And those are 20 years old. I've done many a replacement part on them. That's what I like about Weber's. Their replacement parts are readily available. But what an impressive array that you did the other day on your Bored and Lonely Christmas. That was a pretty funny video title, by the way. But wow, that right to left job you did for us was pretty impressive. Nice job. So I'm probably going to regret this part of the video as well, but this is to Corvette Jim. Jim, I hate to see your uncle make such a bad life decision. It's a life killer. So if he's actually going to sell his house, before he sells it to an unfriendly, let me know what he wants for it, because maybe we can work out a deal that's a win-win. Maybe he can sell the house to a friendly. We can give him a rent back agreement so he can stay in his own home until he figures out what a disastrous decision that was, and then we can sell it back to him. Boy, I hate to see life decisions like that. Anyway, I just throw that out there. Could be a nightmare, but might also be an easy way for him to do what he thinks he's going to do and realize it's a mistake and not get kicked off his own property. So he outed himself in the comments to the video I gave where I talked about him. So the guy that I've been having phone calls with for the last year, and we had a great one last week, was Paul at Pipes of Old. And this is a man who, like Jim, by the way, has got his own destiny, his own hands now, and I couldn't be more proud of him. But that man's an artist and not a businessman, so we're trying to convert him to a businessman. And we came up with his production rate. He needs to make 90 pipes this year, next year, not in 2025. Guys, he wants to go to 4 pipe shows and sell 20 pipes at each show, which gets him to 80 plus 9, plus 10 pipes. So let's help him do that. He's a true artist and he makes a great product. And I couldn't be more proud of him. He's trying to change how he thinks. But he will change his own life if he can make 80 to 90 pipes next year. The goal is 90. But if he can get to 4 pipe shows and sell those 80 pipes, it will change his life. And God, I think I want it more for him than he does. For him to have that kind of year completely changes his financial picture. It's so cool. So that's 2 of you on here, Jim and Paul, who are making real changes to control their life and get a handle on things and make 2025 much better than 2024 or 3. And that's what I mean about 2025 will not be any better than 2024 if you're sitting on the couch waiting for life or for God to send you a blessing. But if you work your ass off to make it happen, I have a feeling for both of these guys, God is going to put his hand on his back and help them out. So Paul, I call you out on the video, man. I couldn't be more proud of you, and don't miss the target. Don't excuse your way into missing the target. Yeah, it's 2 guys in our community that I couldn't be more proud of right now. They are perfect examples of do the work, put your shoulder in the harness, make 2025 a better year. You guys see the light changing out here, man. I've told you before, this is my favorite time to be out here. We're blue dark now, so we've gone from daylight to blue dark, and I love it. The fire is nice and hot, lots of coals down in there. Got my Carhartt on, got my hat on, got my drink in me. The cigar's 75% done. So nice to be out here. I know a number of you have commented on how nice my setup is out here. I need to do a video of what's out here, but my God, you guys, um, a shovel, a couple bags of stone dust, and 50 of these garden stones. You could have a fire pit in your backyard, no problem. I mean, God, what I've got out here is a pallet of fieldstone that we laid down on the ground. I dug this pit 30 years ago, 25 years, 28 years ago. A couple bags of stone dust down in there. I got 3 rings of these garden stones, landscaping stones. The first tier is in the ground, so it's actual fire pit. The fire is actually down in the ground about 6 inches. And then 2 rings of the stones above the ground, and you're done. I picked these chairs up 5 years ago at I don't know, local place that is, you guys all have them, right? The chairs sitting out in the parking lot. These whiskey barrels, picked them up in a Home Depot. I wouldn't use them, by the way. I don't recommend them. They're a pain in the ass. But these little tables that go with your chairs, you can buy them at the same time you buy the chairs. If I get more joy per dollar out here than I do anywhere else in my life. This is very easy to do. So easy to recreate if you like it. So one thing that I want to talk about is friendship. It's interesting. My son is 23, turning 24, and he started to realize that making friends as an adult is tough. He's gone to Denver. He chose the city because of what surrounds it. He loves hiking. He loves taking the dog. He takes Ranger out on hikes. He's 1 hour from the ski areas, but he chose it for what was there and not who was there. And he's been there almost 2 years, and he struggles to find true friends out in the world. What made me think of that is with Natalie here, my adopted daughter, who's not my adopted daughter. He and Sean and Natalie have been best friends for 10 years now, and that's one of the things he cherishes when he comes here, because she goes to school in Oregon for her master's, and she flew home, and they're spending every minute together they can. And why I bring that up is because what I found with you guys, as a 60-year-old man, I do not make friends easily. I'm a tough man to be a friend with sometimes. But what I found with you all is a bunch of friends, and at 60, I have 2 sources of new friends that both blow me away. One is my tobacco, my cigar lounge in Wyoming. I've probably got 10 or 15 pretty good friends there. And here, I have at least 10 to 20 friends with you guys. We text, we talk, we comment. Some of us do face-to-face meetups. But I appreciate what we have here. I do not take it for granted. And part of the reason I'm so diligent about trying to do a video every day is because I appreciate what we have together. I appreciate the comments, the interaction, the friendships as we've developed. Our text groups, our face-to-face meetings. It's amazing. It is something that I truly cherish in my life. And I just want to say, it seems like the right season to say thank you. I love what we have here. All right, guys. We're pretty much right at the 30-minute mark. My drink is gone. My Partagas Black is down to a stubby. I just assembled all the pieces, and we're pretty much at 30 minutes. I know that's probably about as much as anybody can endure. You know, the classics thing I learned from Tony Robbins was the seat. The mind can only absorb what the seat can endure. So let's go ahead and finish this up tonight. Appreciate you spending this time with me. You see, we've gone dark out here. I absolutely love it. Like I said to you 100 times, I love doing these videos. I love the interaction. The channel growth is nice, but the interaction is better. My GAW now has 151 people entered. If you're a fellow GAW, 12 Days of Christmas GAW, I'd love to know how many people are signed up for yours, because clearly I did it wrong. But guys, what a great day after Christmas. So we're on the other side. So if you hate this season, it's kind of over. It's behind you. If you love the season, you can say to yourself, you've got another week. I have Sean until a week from today, unless he changes his flight. I think he's going to head home a week from today. And Lauren's like 2 weeks away, so I've still got a whole lot of season. My daughter's a New Year's baby, so she'll turn 22 on New Year's. And we, based on her request, we're heading downtown DC. I haven't been downtown DC in a while, which is weird to say because I was downtown every day for 33 years. Now I hardly ever go down there. But we're heading to, it's a chain, Fogo de Chao. It's one of my family's favorite restaurants. We don't go there. We haven't been there in several years now. We used to go quite a bit. It's a Brazilian steakhouse. It is not budget friendly, by the way. But we'll be doing that for her birthday. That's what she's asked for. And I'm hoping the Capitol Christmas tree will still be up. I'm hoping the National Christmas tree will be up. I'll do videos of both because many people have never seen them. All right, guys. May God bless you. May God bless your life. May He bless the lives of those around you. My most fervent hope is that you're praying regularly and that God turns His ear to your prayer. May God make His face shine upon you, and may He bless your life as He continues to bless mine. Guys, I hope you had a great Christmas. I hope you had a great day after. Boxing Day for you on the other side. I just hope life is good. Life is good. Let's make 2025 great. You got to make it great. You guys, hope you have a good night. We'll talk to you again tomorrow on Friday. Good night, everybody.